good to see you. I'm Charles Jaffee, the only man God created in someone else's image. Weird deja vu walking out on stage here. The stage always laid out really wide and very shallow. Reminded me very much of the place I performed comedy for the very first time 20 years ago. I'll never forget that night. Bombed. Was heckled off the stage, and I think a lot of young performers would be really devastated by that, but it didn't really affect me. I just, kept doing comedy, and over the course of the last 20 years, I've performed comedy all over my house. Actually, I was at my house earlier tonight, and I was flipping channels, and they were showing the movie Patton, and it was my favorite scene. Patton's lying asleep in bed by his side of the book, The Tank and Attack by Erwin Rommel. The next day, he faces off against Rommel for the very first time, and the Americans are demolishing the Germans, and Patton's looking through his binoculars. He says, "Rommel, you magnificent bastard, I read your book!" And when I was watching, I was thinking, there's nothing funny about this. There's no comedy material that could possibly be mine from this movie. And I just thought I'd share that with you. As great a general as Patton was, a lot of people think he was really a self-serving, egotistical ass. That's what we used to call people that curried our disfavor, an ass. The guy's an ass. But apparently, somewhere along the way, the word ass became insufficient to describe one's disenchantment with another human being. From that point forward, by some mechanism of evolution, all asses became assholes. The guy's an asshole! A more colorful depiction of one's contemptibility. Of course, there are many very different subspecies of asshole. You have a real asshole. Real, not in terms of authenticity, but in terms of degree of asshole. That guy's a real asshole! Then you have a fucking asshole. More functionality, shows versatility, and appreciably more detestable than a real asshole. And the guy's a 10. He's a fucking asshole! Not nearly as loathsome as a complete asshole. A finished product. 100% unqualified, decency-free, resounding asshole. Then you have a flaming asshole. A designation typically reserved for space-launched assholes re-entering the Earth's atmosphere. Sponsored by NASA, the National Association of Scorched Assholes.